Haha. We should be live. According to my instruments, live should be happening right now. Robots engaged. Wars commenced. Super remains to be seen. I'm feeling pretty super on this Super Sunday. Even though we're usually playing murder by numbers here on this day. With my friends, or with my partner and our friend. Marin and Soupy, they, unfortunately Marin couldn't make it. And it is just me. That's okay. I love me some Super Robot Wars. And I was itching to play after yesterday's stream. It's been a while since we played multiple missions in a single stream. At least as many as I did the other day. Did we get any onboards? I think it is still... Yeah, okay, it's just the regular-ass onboard missions. We are live, right? Yeah, okay, good. Part of me thought that I hadn't pressed the button, and I just promoted the stream. Hey, EJ Blackhawk, you are indeed on time. I'm the one that's late. You have indeed Ore Sanjo. Thank you, EJ. Hope you're doing well. EJBH. The emergency jetical bologram mistem. No, wait, histem. Don't miss me with that histem stuff. Thank you so much, EJ Blackhawk, for the head pat as well. Margin Zenki, holy crap. Thank you so much for resubscribing with Prime for 4 months in a row. Great to see you. Thank you so much. I hope you can hope you can hear me okay, by the way. I haven't really done much to test the audio. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't staticky, but hopefully I'm not being drowned out. Thank you, Margin.
I've gotta get in there!
We've gotta get in there, Jewelry Jelly. Thank you, JJ, for the gotta get in there redeem. Margin Zenki with the robots. Yes. Can't wait to see so many more of them in Super Robot Wars Y. Y, of course, representing the ASCII, ASCII butt or boob emote, as you can see. The Y in there representing the cleavage. EJ, you are 420'd up. Hell yeah, it's a glorious days off. I hope your days off are great too. It's going pretty good. Hey, Tom Shark in the chat. Hey there, what's up there? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. And Pure2, hello. Good to have you in the chat. Thank you for stopping by. A quick shout out to Tom. You were playing Lego The Lord of the Rings whenever you last streamed. Wonderful. Dark Jade, hey there. Things are going all right. Unfortunately, Marin is too busy to join us today, so it's just me. But I'm playing some more Super Robot Wars. It's good to see you, Tom. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Margin Zenki, Schrodinger's sexy. It's a butt or a cleavage, only when you observe it. It just is constantly shifting between the two. Thank you for the resub. Lego Lord of the Rings is badass. You know what? That's one of the few Lego games I didn't play. I say few. They've caught up now, haven't they? To the point that there are lots of Legos that I haven't played. Did not play Lego Lord of the Rings. I'll tell you what, there's few good Lord of the Rings games, but the ones that are good are great. There's some really bad ones. I had a Super Nintendo Lord of the Rings game that was basically just a text adventure that pretended to be a game. Now, I think text adventures are games, don't get me wrong, but this thing was pretending it wasn't a text adventure. This thing was like, no, ignore the fact that it's all text, there's graphics, you move around, I swear. Oh, hell yeah, Tom, that's awesome. Dark Jade, fair enough, hope things work out for you. Yeah, things are gonna be alright. I hope you're doing well. And Strap Streams, thank you so much for the hydrate command, and thank you so much for the positivity you bring to the chat every time. Conquest, was that their squad-based... What was Conquest? I think I know that one. I think I remember seeing trailers for it, and it looked aesthetically really cool. I forget what specific gameplay it was, though. Pure2, I had no idea there was a Super Nintendo text adventure Lord of the Rings game. I forget if it was, like, strictly text adventure, but I remember playing it and thinking that it was... oh, you know what? I might be thinking of The Hobbit. No, it was Lord of the Rings. I had this shit. You know what? Maybe it was a... I think I might be confusing two different games. Because, yeah, this Super Nintendo Lord of the Rings...
Brooklyn Rage!
We got the Brooklyn Rage there. El Diablo Nato. Thank you so much. It was their version of Star Wars Battlefront. That's what it was. Yeah, I think this Super Nintendo Lord of the Rings game might be me just having a mistaken memory because it looks more action-y, sort of... I don't want to compare it to Legend of Zelda, but it looks like one of those top-down, explore the forest, attack enemies that are coming at you kind of games. What do you call those? Void Depth, thank you for the Ore Sanjo. There was a Hobbit game on GameCube. Yeah, the Hobbit on GameCube I heard good things about. I'm going to look up Super Nintendo The Hobbit now. No, this doesn't exist. Okay. What game did I play? Was it... Maybe it was the Commodore 64. You know what? I'm conflating two different games. Yeah, I heard it was not that great. I think I'm conflating two different games. I had Commodore 64 Lord of the Rings, which was a text adventure, and then I think I bought the Super Nintendo Lord of the Rings and was not impressed by it, and so I've sort of combined them in my brain. Really quickly, let me thank Rose of Sharon for following. Let me thank Arc Elf and Cosplay Cleric for the follows. I do appreciate it. The Pure 2, I remember this new mech fighting game on Steam called Iron Saga Versus, where they had some mechs from Mazinger Zetto. Oh. I am very new to the mech genre myself. Part of why I'm playing this game is to introduce myself to it, and it's working. Tails Saga, thank you for the Ore Sanjo there. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Can we upgrade some guys? The Pure 2, I haven't played it, but it sounds cool. I wish there was more mech kaiju fighting games. Pete Ghost! Complete. Thank you, Pete Ghost, for resubscribing at 2 months there. Been enjoying the YouTube Yu-Gi-Oh! Live stream, and it's still crazy to me how some jokes sound straight out of the abridged series. Honestly, people don't give those old scripts, those old 4Kids scripts enough credit for how funny they are. I think part of why people were charmed by those shows as young children, and also why you can still enjoy them as adults, is because they're fucking funny. Tom Shock, somebody's got to make a Tom Bombadil game where you just fuck around as a weird guy in yellow boots. Yeah, just make it like Untitled Goose Game, but it's Untitled Tom Bombadil Game. Pete, thank you so much for resubscribing. I do appreciate it. I'll be getting into the game momentarily. I just want to see if I can upgrade anybody. I mean, there is people to upgrade, but I don't know if I want to upgrade everybody. Some of these people I care less about. Lecce, you deserve some upgrades. There you go. Good to have you here, Tails Saga. I hope you're doing well. Iron Saga, is that the fighting game? Or is that something else? You see a Gundam mobile suit. You probably see a few of them. You probably see a few of them. Omni Watson, thank you for Ore Sanjoing. I hope you're doing well there, Omni. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. I guess we can start upgrading some people I haven't gotten into the 100% yet. Let's see. Who do I like? I mean, I do like Camille. Another Gma, the only early text adventure Lord of the Rings game I know of is the one based on The Hobbit, where they gave all the other characters a rudimentary AI. Yes! That's the game I'm talking about. Yes, I have memories of that because the other dwarves would actually go and do things by themselves, and it was like, what the fuck? Right? Something like that. Margin Zenki, I watched a clip of the US dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! The part with the guy with finger guns pointing at somebody, and they actually had a Brooklyn accent. Mr. Pegasus would like to see you. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, that was great. I love that shit. I think that's very funny. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a funny show, and I think the dub enhances that. What does he need? He's got move 8, and his range is not bad. He doesn't really need more range.
Hooray! Hooray! What a bunch of suck-ups.
EJ Blackhawk, thank you for the 100 bits. What a bunch of suck-ups. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. El Diablo Nato, I fell asleep yesterday because your voice acting is incredible. Hey, you know what? If you can fall asleep to robots shooting at each other because of my talking, I think that's a good thing. If this game is lulling you to a sound sleep, and I'm helping with that, then hell yeah. I hope you're able to get relaxed today as well. And if you fall asleep, I hope that it's a refreshing sleep for you. Okay, we're working on Callan. Bakura's got a great Japanese voice, honestly. I mean, I like both. I like the English and Japanese Bakuras, but Japanese Bakura is on another level. You'll have to forgive me for forgetting the name of the actress, because obviously she's in so much stuff that I watch. Obviously she's Ash. She's Satoshi. Alright, missions. Let's go to the area. What follows myth and the meaning of happiness? Rika Matsumoto. Thank you so much, Tales Saga. Rika Matsumoto, obviously the voice of Bundorio Bundaras from Boon Boomjer. Cranked up Sentai Boon Boomjer. Let's find out what the meaning of happiness is. That's right, she's the singer of the Ryuki OP, and she's fucking awesome. The meaning of happiness. Van's end draws near. I know the song is going to be super happy. It's Ash Ketchum in Japan, isn't it? No, I don't think so, is it, Majin? It's Satoshi, isn't it? Am I getting that wrong? Moving to Seattle and beginning mission. That's the first line of dialogue from the show Frasier. Not really. Oh, yes, she is Ash Ketchum in Japan. Yes, Majin. She's great. She shows up all over the place. Dry Stragger, Hango 1. Where do we even start? This one's a real stumper, yeah. But if we don't do something, Van's armor may stop working entirely, and my voice may stop working as well. Really?
She got a
Whoa.
great ass.
Van's end is drawing near. You are correct, Void Adept. Thank you so much for the she got a great ass. When Van called on his armor, it appeared via some kind of hyperspace travel system. And when a battle ended, it used the same process to go back to wherever it came from. But ever since the battle in the Andes, the return system has stopped working entirely. Not very handy, Andes. It could be a system outage, or it could be physical trouble at the return destination. If it couldn't show up here, that'll be one thing. But what's the problem with it not going back? I apologize, by the way. I think I can hear a leaf blower or something outside. So if you can hear that, that's not something I'm doing. Look, Gramps, his armor's not remotely like the ones you guys ride in. The one yous guys. Van's Dan probably has a base that it operates out of. And that base also handled repairs for any damage it sustained. So if Dan's here, it can't be repaired? We can get it out the door, but without understanding its underlying systems, all we're doing is slapping a band-aid on it. Mystery armor. It's truth beyond our knowledge. Whatever could it be? A poorly metered poem, courtesy of yours truly. There's an even bigger concern at play here. I think I gave her more like a, there's an even bigger concern at play here. What's that? So many fucking characters. Shenanigans, thank you for the Ore Sanjo there. Get Frocked, this is actually LK. Holy Card Games on Motorcycles Batman. Holy Card Games on the motorcycles. On the Bat Cycle Batman. Thank you for stopping by, Get Frocked, it's good to see you. What's that? That armor appears to share a biological link to its rider, that being Van. We have yet to fully grasp what that entails. Stop beating around the bush and get to the point already. My point is this. If we feel the armor in this suboptimal state, it would likely have some effect on Van himself. On Van? Drystraga Laboratory. Sorry to take time out of your busy schedule, Mavie. If this is about Ji-Quan and the others, don't worry. They've done what they could. Besides, I'd like to meet that goddess as much as anyone else. We'll need to find the fifth pillar of light and fast! And release it. Regardless of whether or not we fight the Questers, we can't let anyone else utilize it. The prior 4 pillars were in Asia, Europe, Africa, and South America, each far apart from the other. So we predict that the last pillar will either be in North America or Australia. Vampiro, thank you for Ore Sanjoing. Good to see you. That lines up with my thinking as well. I'd be concerned if my thinking lined up with Mavie's thinking. There have also been sightings of activity from the Claws group here in Seattle.
That points us solidly in the direction of North America for the last pillar location, I'd say.
Judging from their actions in Phnom Penh, they have intel on the pillars and the divine civilization that we lack. If we want to get out ahead of them, we'll need Orchidacea's help. I'm well aware of what we need. That's why I've been trying to contact her within the main system. It's in either Ohio or Hell, Michigan. There's the two guesses. Nice. That can only be done by the chief in charge of AOS administration, or more to the point, Drystragger system administration. Yeah, but I barely had any luck at all so far. Speedstar, thank you for Ore Sanjoing. Good to have you. Speed boy. Hello. And I can't make any promises it'll go any better in the presence of higher-ups.
Do things your way and reach out to her, Chief.
We'll appeal to her heart and plead for her help. Her heart, huh? Well, there's something to be said for Hail Marys, I suppose. Well, Chief, take it away. Right. I'll access the black box on the bottommost level of the main system. You guys do the talking. Bottommost. I like the most bottom. Here goes nothing. Yeah, G Gundam I've observed from a distance, but it does seem pretty wacky. Princess King, it's good to see you. Your Majesty, welcome. That's me serenading your arrival. Orchidacea, do you hear us? We are the Kaiba Corp, the ones using the Drystragger.
We are seeking information on the whereabouts of the last pillar.
Oh, that's right, they're communicating with the alien lady that is that created the Drystragger, or is the Drystragger? I forget.
Shut up.
There you go. Vampiro, thank you for the shut up command. Please, we need your help. Humanity needs your help. Nope, no answer. No surprises there. Seto Kaiba is not here, unfortunately, Pure 2, although I would love to see Kaiba appear in a Super Robot Wars game with some sort of Blue Eyes White Dragon mech. I think that would be fun. He would be a heck of a unit. Is it possible she's not hearing us? She's basically the Drystragger itself. If anything, I'd put my money on her knowing every last thing that goes on within this ship.
Then she's choosing to ignore our entreaties for help.
Is this another trial to gauge if we wield our power for good? In that case, we'll have to rely on our own strength and keep fighting. Who the fuck are you? Captain Mitsuba, Executive Officer Captain Mitsuba, Executive Officer Reynolds asked me to relay a message to you. What is it? Van has developed a high fever and collapsed. Oh no. Is it really necessary to update the person in charge of the Kaiba Corp about a crewman's medical status? No, sir. My understanding is that this is because a situation that they feared may have come to pass. Understood. I'm on my way to the medical bay now. Hello, Badinsis. Good to see you. Maybe you could fly that airplane that looks like a Blue Eyes with Mokuba as a co-pilot. I would love to see what spirits Mokuba would be able to use.
We'll be going then. Thank you for your cooperation, Chief Maybe.
Keep us posted if our moody goddess ever decides to get off her high horse. Sure, but don't forget that she might have heard what you just said. Allow me to escort you to the exit. If she didn't come out, that probably means the time isn't right for her yet. That suits me fine, but... Oh! My belly button is glowing! Oh, she came out of the belly button. Why, hello there?
Boo!
This is a pleasant surprise. May I ask you a few boobies? Titties? Questions?
First! I had to make that noise.
Interesting. Drystragger medical section. She fainted upon seeing those boobs and had to be rushed to the medical facility. What's Van's status? He's got a high fever with no identifiable cause, and medicine ain't helping. Yes, just as I suspected, the culprit is undoubtedly Dan's maintenance issues. Would you care to elaborate for the rest of us? Certainly. This will necessitate explaining a bit about Van's body first and foremost. He appears to have undergone reconstructive surgery to amplify his neuroelectricity. You feeling faint, Vampiro? Oh, feel a bit... Oh, because of the boobies, right, yeah. Because of your boobies, right? Neuroelectricity? To put it in simple terms... Hang on, getting messages. To put it in simple terms, it's a procedure to enhance human reaction speeds. I imagine that plays quite a big part in his rather uncommon combat prowess. Nah, no soup, unfortunately, Pure 2. We're not at the soup store. We're not at clothes. Why go through that, though? Probably so that he can control Dan of Thursday. And now that Van's armor isn't being properly maintained, Van's own condition has begun to deteriorate. Then why aren't we fixing Dan? It's right in the hangar. Baby Dan. Yeah, it's nowhere near that simple. The design philosophy and technology behind Van's armor are fundamentally different from those of other armors. Basically, we can't do much without proper facilities or a specialized engineer. Look, we haven't given up, okay? I'm sure we'll figure something out, eventually. Van! The thought of you never waking up again, that can't happen, right? If it did, I don't get it. Of all the times for my feelings for Van to come rushing out. Don't you worry, girls. Van would never die before he killed the Claw. She's right. He won't die. Kiriko! He'll live on as long as that unquenchable fire continues burning in his heart. So don't let anything quenchy near him. In the meantime, we've got a job to do. Captain Mitsuba, you are urgently needed on the bridge. I just got here. What is it, Leon? The man with the claw has requested a parley. What? The villain from Inspector Gadget? What is that man's game? What is his game? The meaning of happiness. We had the experience, but missed the meaning. I forget these voices. It's all about the game and how you play it. Why are you here? If we're expecting the Kaiba Corp, there's an enemy among them I must slay. You! Fight for the comrade! Ah, yes. You and your little sister are fighting for the Claw after he took you in. What's wrong with that? Nothing. I understand how that feels. Huh? I'm afraid I must cut your conversation short. They've arrived, and I'm horny. It's the Dry Stragger, and it's Dan. And it's more. We've also got, let's bring, I hate to be predictable, but I'm bringing Mabei and Mabei. Bright and Suzukaze. Let's see, we've got 15 units. We can bring plenty of people. Let's try and bring the people that were in the cutscene first and foremost. Who was in the cutscene? Double Babo all the way across the robots. Obviously, the Lelouch, etc. were there. The Code Geass gang. Who else was there? I think Koji was there. Of course, Nero. We should bring some of the, what they called, the Gunsword folks. We've also got, well, I think that was basically everybody. I think we should bring Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't bring him enough. Quattro. I'm gonna bring them. And I'm gonna try and use Ogami and level him up because he needs leveling. Let's bring some of the Ultraman boys. And Kiriko was there briefly, so let's bring Kiriko. There we go, that's a pretty good team. I can live with that. I can live with that. The Pure 2, that's a lot of pilots and mechs you can choose. Not gonna lie, it feels overwhelming. Yes, it's super overwhelming. The good thing is, you kind of unlock them as you go. So you start off pretty, you start off with a small number and you gradually accumulate these people. I'm on chapter 8 and I'm still collecting new units. So it was less overwhelming to begin with, but still rather overwhelming. But I think that's part of the fun, is how overwhelming it is. It is crazy. It's like looking at a fighting game roster and being like, wait, these guys all have robots as well. And stories behind all their characters, their own series, etc. All mobile team units are in position. It's kind of weird scrambling our forces for a parlay, isn't it? Hey, they deployed forces before we did. That is indeed Sakura Wars you're seeing. Some nameless punk, thank you for Ore Sanjoing and thank you for the hydration. I do appreciate you arriving and being kind enough to hydrate me. Hey, they deployed forces before we did. Otello's right. We have to meet the other party on their level. This is purely a deterrent. I ask for all of you to exercise caution in your actions.
We'll be fine. Our shortest fuse is out of action with a fever anyway.
That just leaves.
Yes. Oh, yes. You don't have to spell it out. We need to know what they know. I didn't say it to Captain Mitsuba's face, but I see no way we'll reach an accord with the Claw's group. Nonetheless, I'll defer to the Captain's judgment for this parley.
Welcome, members of the Kaiba Corp. My name is Fasalina, and I am the representative of the one you refer to as the Man with the Claw. It's a pleasure. That's the lady that works as the Claw's aide.
E-Man, thank you for Ore Sanjoing. We've just Ore Sanjoed to the mission, so... If they're sending out a top dog for this, they must mean business.
There's also...
Zero, the slayer of my sister, the destroyer of Zilkstan. I won't forgive you. I won't forgive either of you. Shalio. I suppose he's joined the Claw to get revenge against us.
Let's get down to business, shall we? Why did you call for this parley?
Hey, what's up, Varshio? Good to see ya.
First, if you don't mind, I noticed that Vaughn is absent.
Henshin. Got Chan goal. Vixenated! Vixenated, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 26 months. That's just over 2 years. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, Vixenated. You've got me all Vixenated. Oh dang, 26 months? Hell yeah. I've Ore Sanjoed live on stream. You know me, always giving out Ore.
What of it? I take it our destruction of his satellite base has affected him.
So it's your fault that Van's got a fever.
I apologize. We are very much pressed for time, so we opted to remove one of our sources of concern. What do you mean, pressed for time? Yes, well, because of our situation, we are interested in striking up a working relationship with your group.
What?
Yes, that's right. We would like to befriend you all.
You're out of your mind. And we're supposed to just take the word of evil armor users bent on world domination at face value?
It's just the opposite.
How's that?
We wish to befriend you. Oh, we wish to befriend you because ultimately our goals coincide. The comrade, that is, the man you call the Claw, is going to sacrifice himself for the sake of world peace. You see, the comrade is suffering from a fatal illness.
What? A fatal illness? That means... he's gonna die soon anyway.
But he plans to use his final moments to reformat the world.
Reformat?
That is what we required Hayata's flower for. We need a catalyst.
Orphe flowers.
Should I know what any of this means? What do you mean, reformat the world? The comrade will break himself down The comrade will break himself down atomically and merge with all life on the planet on a subconscious level. Yes, all life on the planet will then think as the comrade does.
He's gonna evaporate himself. Rage of Empires 3, thank you for the follow there. K16, you've finally seen Kamen Rider Geats. I'm starting to understand the appeal of the Kamen Rider franchise in general. Damn, I'm late in opening my eyes to something this cool. Honestly, yeah, that's kind of how I felt when I started watching Kamen Rider. I know that I'm beating I'm probably beating a dead horse at this point. I love Kamen Rider, but one of the feelings that I don't talk about a lot is that initial feeling when I first really watched it, and I realized, oh, this is the thing that I've been kind of looking for. This is the thing that a lot of media has kind of emulated and referenced, And every time I've seen it referenced, I've been like, that's cool. And now this is the thing that I've been looking for that is cool. I love it.
All life on the planet will think as the comrade does.
What did you say? We get signal. What you say?
Oh, what a wonderful universe it will be. Naturally, he'll die in the process, but he will quite literally live on forever inside all of us. I can barely wrap my head around what she's saying, but I wish she'd wrap something around my head.
It exceeds the scope of my super AI's comprehension.
Does it?
Do you see? The reason the comrade and our organization have no formal name is because what we do is all in the name of selfless love.
Love? Okay, now you're really losing me. Love stinks.
What you're talking about sounds more like mind control to me.
How is that any different from world domination? I'm so lost.
No one will be superior or inferior to anyone else. Everyone will be one and the same. That is what this world needs more than anything right now. Is this the kind of world you want? A world where violence and discrimination run rampant and the weak always pay the price? A world suffering under the ravages of war, where the people live day in and day out in a constant state of fear and anxiety. The comrade laments the state of our world. He's gone on a long journey so that he can change it.
Ah, now I see how he came into contact with the Gias Order. It's similar to what he wanted. A world that removes all lies and discrimination by merging everything together, just kind of squishing everything into like a little squishy ball. What kind of long journey are we talking here? Ah.
I mean a journey transcending the stars and time itself.
Wait, the stars?
Yes, that's right. In human language, the comrade is what we would call an alien. From a planet called Hygius, I think. I don't know. I don't care. Wah! Wah!
Hygius. Does she mean the Hygissians of the Galactic Police? Stars.
Princess King, will you tell Pepper I love him so much I'd explode for him, please? He must know. I will tell him when I see him next. I don't know where he is right now. I think he's sleeping upstairs. He's had a few rough days, so he'll appreciate the love, honestly. He's doing okay today, though.
What?
Those Hygissians seem like good people, and the Claw is as evil as they come. So it must be something else, right?
Yeah, sorry, that was a Nemesis voice for me.
Stars.
My understanding is that the comrade arrived on this planet centuries ago with the armors called the Original Seven.
So the armors used in our solar system...
They come from technology shared by the comrade in his quest to improve our world.
It's all coming together in a really fucky-wucky way that I don't understand. Hey, you're fine, Pete Ghost. All of those tyrants kind of do blend together a little bit.
That explains how the Claw knows about the Pillars, the Questers, and Aus. He's from another planet. Anyone from a different planet knows these things.
To end conflict in the world, we must release the Pillars of Light left behind by the divine civilization. We were quite surprised to find that you carried the will of Aus necessary to open the lock. Do you plan to claim the divine civilization relics under the Quester's control once you release the last pillar? We do want the pillar released, but we want nothing to do with the Questers, as there's no need.
How does that work? Do you need the world to be destabilized in order to carry out your plan?
That is not something I'm prepared to discuss in these talks. Just literally everything else. The point at hand is that we recognize you as potential impediments to the implementation of our plan. You're an implementation impediment. Kyber Corp, please help us make the comrade's dream a reality. A world at peace would give you the happiness you seek, so...
Shut up!
Ray!
No, Suzaku, let him speak. I want to hear this. It's gonna be funny.
Such
Okay, fine, Robotnik.
Rog Rulin, thank you for the no redeem.
Such a frightening man. Would you reject the idea of happiness? Of the world that everyone wants?
Happiness? You people murdered Shino. Who are you to speak of happiness?
Kybercorp, if you're interested in all... Ew. Kybercorp, if you're interested at all in a peaceful world, would you please rein your scary man in? He's so scary. I agree with Ray, actually. The fact is, you're playing with the power of the pillars that are distorting the world's natural laws. We can't simply ignore a group like yours. What a shame that you won't be able to partake in the Comrade's dream. If you offered up everything in the name of the Comrade's dream, you would have a future of happiness assured. They're in the Comrade's way. I'll crush them. Karasa, I must report this matter to the Comrade. You handle things here. Let's do it, Karasa. Oh, they're both different people. I'm sorry. Yeah, for the Comrade. Shalio, is this really what you want?
I don't care what happens to a world devoid of my sister and Zilkstan. Or my Zilkstan's sister. All I have left is vengeance against the two of you, Zero.
Such is karma, I suppose. Life's a bitch.
It is Zero's duty to bear it.
They're gearing up to attack. Watch yourself, everybody.
If they can't persuade us to dance to their tune, they jump straight to violence. Great. I call that a good reason to not hold back. Don't hold back.
We'll seize happiness for ourselves and the world with our own two hands. And nobody else can have it. It's ours. It's our happiness. Mine. And for that, we need to put a stop to the Claw's plan.
Sit tight, Van. We'll handle things here.
We got Orange Quest. Sin of Friday destroyed. Allied warship shot down. Alright. Do you guys hear me okay? Am I coming through alright? Let's get into the thick of it. Captain Avenger, thank you for already sanjoing there. We are taking on what are they called? What's this enemy called? Dracul? No, that's the name of the mech. Zilkstan. We're taking on Zilkstan. And the one horny lady was here a minute ago. Armors, thank you. There you go. I appreciate you letting me know you can hear me okay. Claw, there you go. I could have just come up with claw. Claw was the easy word. Giant snake bots. That applies. But there was a horny lady here briefly, Captain Avenger. You missed it. Dr. Claw's Robotic Forces. Available now at Toys R Us. Let's grab these guys. Buy the ghoulies. Hang on. Increase our EXC first. And grab the Uratora men, because they are always lagging behind. We don't want the Uratora men to not get part of the action. And let's also grab some of the lower level units so that they can get some EXP. And you know what? Ogami is coming because I keep forgetting to level him up. And we'll bring Sakura as well, since Ogami and Sakura are joined at the hip. And, how many more EXC? Let's grab a couple more. Here we go. Some people I want to level up. I got them in the end. There we go. Okay, into the fray. We're gonna take him out.
I suppose you could say they're victims of war themselves. They certainly are going to be once we shoot them like this. Impact cannons 1 and 2, prepare to fire.
Roger. Dual impact cannons 1 and 2, prepare to fire.
Distance calculations confirmed, matching relative speed, fire at will. Yosh.
Get him.
Nice.
I regret so much.
So much foot fetish porn I was looking at. I regret all of it. I was too busy looking at it. I couldn't dodge. All right. Does anyone know if there's a secret in this mission? I'm guessing there isn't, but you know what? Since I don't think anybody is here to tell me, I'm gonna the what is it called? The meaning of happiness. Super Robot Wars 30. Secret. Defeat Michael with Van. That looks like it's a secret. There is, but not yet. Okay, I don't even know who Michael is, so... I shouldn't have looked that up. That is a bit spoilery, isn't it? I don't know who that is. Leogon, I appreciate it. Alright, let's bring out Ogami. In fact, let's bring out Sakura first. Let's take out some of these snake guys.
I'll cut down evil and show this world our justice. Face the might of Hokushin Itoryu.
I did spoil myself.
Huh? Say your prayers. Bow.
The bow is cute. Well, I have seen him before. It was probably a gun sword mission, I'm guessing. Where is Ogami? Let's get our spirit up. We can't quite manage it. We need more morale. Since we're right next to her, we may as well. Is it incomplete setup? Oh wait, that's the other one, isn't it? The other one. Erica. I hate to destroy a machine, but you've become a pawn of evil. Oh wait, that's... Wait, what's... Hold up. Wait, I'm confused. I was stood next to Sakura, wasn't I? Hallelujah. I forgot what was going on. What's the deal? Oh, Sakura needs morale too. That's what's going on. Okay. Marshio. Looks like God heard your prayers.
As long as you're by my side, Ogami, and I'm not here.
Well, anyway. Sakura's missing morale. That's on me. That's on me. It's okay. We'll get there. Okay. Ogami is gonna go on a bit of a kill streak if he can. Sakura can't be used because she has her own morale requirement she hasn't met yet. Erica isn't deployed, so only Ogami's requirements are used. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. I definitely fucked it up a little bit there. Let's go. I hate to destroy a machine, but again, you've become a pawn of evil. Evil! My burning heart will tear through darkness. Ah! My heartburn is stabbing you. Hey, he's leveling up like crazy now. Elisa, good to see you. Thank you for Ore Sanjoing. I hope you're doing well. Those of you who don't enjoy the Super Robot Wars games as much as the other games that I play will be happy to know I'm going to be opening up the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection this coming week. So next time I stream, I'll probably be playing that. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then probably Tuesday or Wednesday. One of those days. So if you're looking for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, here is one, Vampiro, indeed. I don't think I need... There we go. Good afternoon, Lupanda Mouse. Again, I hate to destroy a machine, but become a pawn of evil. I'll fight for this world. There are several days in the week, it's weird. Time to settle this. Nice. Oh, Ogami. Hey! Great ace bonus for Ogami, love to see it. He's the guy, Ogami guy. He has freaking swords and he... Hang on. Keep going. I'd hate to destroy a machine, but you become a VTuber of evil. Oh, so just a VTuber then. Oh. You hear Ogami say pawn instead of pawn. That's because of my accent, I imagine. We had this... Oh shit, he didn't kill it. Oh no.
Your form is good, but you still can't touch me.
I have been told, I think, especially while playing the Yakuza games, that when we go to the pawn shop, everyone hears me say pawn. Which, you know, I think because of my accent, I basically am saying pawn. Oh, K16, you're just hearing it, huh? Pawn of evil. Welcome home. Let's put Lelouch on there. Oh, thank you. Here to go, all the big boys. Nothing but big boys for Bright and Priscilla. Welcome back, Void Adept. I hope you're doing well. Oh, but Insis, it was our roommate Danny, actually. We got a new roommate recently. Danny McRae. You may know Danny as a voice actress. Been in things like League of Legends. Let me do this.
Don't waste a single shot, and by that I mean shoot a bunch and some of it will hit, I guess.
Elisa, is there a voice that is hard for you to do nowadays? Honestly, yeah. I mean, let me get through this. So, it's not a voice that I was ever proud of, but it is a voice that I struggle with these days. The Taya Gardner voice. Naruto is actually easier than it used to be, just because, you know, the more natural wheeze that I have in my voice, it becomes much easier to do! But Taya going up here is very difficult to maintain. Fortunately, it's not a very popular voice. But yeah, no, it becomes harder the older I get to do that, so, I've never really been happy with the voice, so it's not like I'm sad about losing the ability to do it. Tay a Gardner. We're in position to fire. I love Suzukaze, she's the best. She's my fave girl in the game, I think. I'll also input random support cannon fire. I didn't tell you to do that. Why? Fire! There it is. I was a bit early. I love being able to just click on a guy and have the most elaborate, most devastating attack happen every single time. Like, that's the thing about Super Robot Wars that I think is great, is that you start off with some of those crazy moves that you'd think that you'd level up to get, and then everything that you get is way crazier than that.
My name is Cleveland Brown.
Yeah, no. Cleveland Brown sounds different because they've recast the role, I believe, though. Let me see. Let's get Ray out there, I suppose. With love from Van. .94 caliber energy cannon. I've not really used Ray that much. Suzukaze, Kaze means win, but I don't know what Suzu means. Oh.
Eliminating opposition. Have some of this. You can't stop this. Delete. Obsolete. Delete. Target confirmed. Destroyed.
I have to eject.
There he goes. Leveling up for Ray. Not really what I need. Let me see. Let's bring the Ultraman out. What does he have? Bravery? I probably didn't need to do that, but I'm doing it. Yeah, I don't think so either, Pure2. Size doesn't matter to Ultraman. Specium Beam! Eat this, courtesy of Netflix.
Lord Shalio, the rest is in your hands.
Shuach! It's Ultraman. Fucking 7. It sure was a big number. Ultraman makes the big numbers happen. Netflix is all about numbers, and if you don't meet certain number criteria, we cancel you. Oh shit, I should have...
You should be worth some good suit data. I'm pulling out all tit stops. You won't get away.
There you go.
You're mine. I won't give you time to plead for mercy. I will never forget this defeat.
Tails Saga, I actually don't know, I haven't seen it, but feel free to ask anyone in the chat who has. Has anyone seen the Ultraman Netflix show? Do you recommend it?
Now get out my space swamp.
Monkey! Have I played much of Fortnite this season? You know, I played enough to get Palpatine. Yeah. So, you know, I got 50 levels. I'm not really enjoying what they're doing lately, so... Focus. Okay, let's get to work. These arms are custom made. Fly! Another Gmer. I saw it. It was okay for the most part, but the stupidly low frame rate for the first season was pretty distracting. Oh, did they change that for the second season? Yeah, the frame rate... You know, I sometimes am forgiving with the frame rate stuff, but sometimes it is off-putting. And I feel like a lot of those CG sort of 2D style animated things have that going on, and it sometimes doesn't work. I don't know. You know, different strokes for different folks and all that. We don't need to go all out on these guys.
Up against some dumb machine. They're messing with us. They're trying to fuck on me. Here's a taste of what Eldora Soul's cooking.
This is what combining and linking is for, doing this shit.
Bipedal walking. Full power. Yeah! Gracias.
Yeah, Vixenated, what were they doing? Getting rid of the wall jump and the fucking... the roll? I hate that. There's significant gameplay downgrade, you know? Don't go overboard, proceeds to tear the snakebot in two. That's a typical day for those guys. Suzaku. Oh, Eliezer, that was a random idea I had when there was a big Tumblr meme going around that everybody was doing, applying certain quotes to the Ebonics filter. It was like an Ebonics translator app on online. And it was something that loads of people were doing, and I walked into a panel with very little prepared, and I did it, and it got a reaction. It's not something I would do these days, but it was, you know, it was just a meme that was going around that I participated in. And frankly, I think that it's funny only because it's gibberish. I don't think it's funny because, you know, of the cultural aspect of it. But either way, it's not something I would do these days. I think it's funny just because of the fact that it creates gibberish. I think it's funny because it's nonsense. But yeah, it was a big meme going around. Yeah, it's pretty much turned into fine ass. So, because pretty fine ass, I don't know. It's funny because it doesn't make sense, not because of any other reason, in my opinion. Quattro. Let's go.
Showing yourself in front of me, a careless mistake. Commencing direct assault.
Oh, little vaginas. Perishing on the battlefield was always my destiny! Blue Panda Mouse, you actually taken off? Or is it just literally, just fine ass late? Are there no talk like a pirate filters that could be used in the same fashion? I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's all kinds of filters. Frankly, they would probably be more appropriate. Let me see here. Let's bring Priscilla out. Everybody's got love today. Have you noticed? It's just a very lovely day.
I'm not losing to some dumb machine. I'll make this work.
Her bot is cute. I like that mech. It's cute as hell. It's not my favorite.
Stab them out of their misery. Ha!
She step on you.
Step the landing too.
Hello there, Frost Aurora. I have taken the Pharaoh's leather pants so many times, it's not even funny at this point. I just have a wardrobe full of his pants. He comes over sometimes just to get changed. It's no longer a vengeance thing, it's just inconveniencing him.
Got ace bonus. First Quattro who's piloting a Gundam and now a bunny mech. What's going on? Madness, Pure 2. Pure madness. Twitch didn't warn you regarding the last message. I guess because vagina isn't offensive? I don't know. The vagina one was just off the top of my head, but instance, I was just randomly replacing nouns with the word vagina. It was not something in a filter. It was, I think it might have been a meme as well. I genuinely don't know at this point. It's been like 15 years. Let's bring out Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, hashtag pussy train. I forget why we said pussy train, but we did. It did come up. Yeah, no, I mean, obviously it's referencing the vagina monologues, but it's not. That's not what the vagina monologues is.
Leap Slasher!
Hey, that's how you do it, Frost Aurora. Annoy the hell out of your friends. That's what I used to do. I would quote the heck out of things at my friends, and it would piss them off to high heaven. But you know what? If they can't handle me at my quotathon self, they can't handle me at my emotathon self. I don't know. They can't handle my emotions.
No!
Exactly, Robotnik. I don't know what I'm saying either. Thank you, Nightmare Abyssal. Thank you for the no redeem. Genkai! Let's get multi-action going here. We don't even need to up the damage, really.
I'm gonna draw out your full potential, 30th. Right where I want you. On the ground.
I regret so much.
Frieza is so evil, he makes those two seem like puppies. Who? Oh, Marik and Bakura? Oh, absolutely. They're basically puppies without comparing them to me. Are we talking about me? Space Napoleon Hitler.
Nightmare Abyssal, I'm doing alright. You have big news? Tell me about your big news.
This power of mine is gonna smash some heads. Gonna cut you down to size. Eat this.
Let me know your big news, Nightmare Abyssal. I'm excited. I will never forget this defeat. Another guy looking at defeat porn.
I took that monkey and threw him on the ground. I threw the rest of the Saiyans too. Welcome to the real world, jackass. Nice try, jackass.
Frost Aurora, one of my friends freaked out at me because we were watching Hellsinger Bridge and I did an impression of Taka's Alucard and I swear it was dead on. Hey, you never know. Practice makes perfect. I'm sure you could sound exactly like him. Or even, I hesitate to say, you might be able to sound better, you know? Don't let your memes be dreams. Hang on, I keep doing things, I'm sorry. Let's restore my SP, it's probably a good idea. You got your gaming laptop sorted out, you successfully did a stream as a VTuber. Nightmare Abyssal, that's wonderful! Way to go, that's so cool. I know how intimidating that can be, I'm proud of you for doing it. Way to go! That's great. Love to hear it. Margin Zenki for some random trivia about Quattro's name. His previous identity of Shah Aznavour was inspired by the French singer Charles Aznavour. You can see the resemblance in the name. As for Quattro Bagina, the Bagina part comes from Charles Aznavour's actual name, Shana Vahinak, an Aznavourian. I don't see the connection, but okay. Nightmare Abyssal, yeah, OBS sometimes does that. Sometimes OBS will be sneaky with the audio. I actually had an issue with some of my alerts recently where the audio was going off twice, and I hadn't done anything to OBS to make that happen, but it was still going on, and I had to fix it. Vagina to Vahinak. Oh, Vahinak? Vaginak. Oh. Whoa, okay. It's kind of making sense to me now. In a way. I'm gonna skip. We know how this goes. There's only 4 enemy units left, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Has taken out most of them. But we can leave it there. Level 99 for Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's going in the super robots. Alright, who we up against? This guy? This guy? Oh, there's 3 of them, okay. Genkai! Alright, Scope Dog. Let's bust you out. El Diablo Nato, thank you so much for catching in your starters for a doodle-la-la-la-la-la, doodle-ah, doodle-la. Time to murder some people. Or not? That's okay.
Destroy the comrade's enemies. The comrade will be happy. Then Melissa will be happy. I'll do it.
Thank you for the hydrate, Commander El Diablo.
El Diablo.
No matter what.
Karasa.
I genuinely don't know which is which. I'm sorry if I get these voices mixed up. Omni Watson, thank you for the no matter what. Vixenade, I tried VTubing and streaming stuff for a while, but my anxiety wasn't having it. I won't lie, my anxiety is often an issue with streaming. Here is one, Frost Aurora, I appreciate that. I'm a little sad that I stopped, but I feel like it just wasn't for me, which is fine. Hey, you gotta recognize your own limits. I totally understand. I myself have tried to explore certain areas of creativity and have found it overwhelming, and have found it, you know, damaging at times, and so I had to basically remove myself, and that's a constructive and positive choice. So don't feel too bad. I understand, you know, it's easy to regret stuff like that. It's easy to regret choices that you couldn't ultimately take, but the fact is you made a choice that was for you, that was to better yourself, that was to recognize, you know, that was a place you just couldn't thrive in. And let's find a place that you can thrive in.
Karasa. I don't want my old life, so I'll do it. For the comrade.
Hey, what's up? You're out of luck. The enemies are falling like flies, honestly, because I have it on, like, normal difficulty. Also, I believe this isn't a super difficult game.
We're taking it to the hoop there, Minika Flip.
Not too bad.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Karasa, this doesn't look good. They're strong, but you're no match for us. Here we go, Melissa. Let's go, Karasa.
Oh, Telly. I knew it. Hey, you're fine, Music. It's totally understandable. I hope that you got some good groceries. I hope that it wasn't too expensive a trip. And we still got Zeal, so he's still going. Bam, bam, bam. Where's the other enemy? Hang on. There he is. Rock Rulin, thank you for the 10 bits. It's honestly their own fault for taking on an army that's 90% comprised of main protagonists. And that does seem to be our main advantage, is that we're all protagonists. Afternoon, Evil Sea Monkeys, good to see you. I was just talking about how this coming week I'm going to be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days, and of course, I have you to thank for that. So, probably on Monday. If not Monday, very likely Tuesday or Wednesday. But the first half of the week. Van hasn't met Michael yet. I haven't seen Michael anywhere. Michael hasn't shown up yet, as far as I know. Eliezer, why was everyone so mean to Bakura or normal mice in Duelist Kingdom? They left him on an island. It was funny, but still why? Well, Eliezer, I'll be honest. A lot of those jokes are specifically referencing the fact that the show kind of treats Bakura like a third wheel and basically ignores him half the time, even though he's a very important character. I love Bakura, but the show did not love Bakura in those early episodes, so because the show kind of treats him like immaterial and kind of made jokes about how the characters felt similarly, and that's why he's not around as much, which obviously isn't the case. It's a joke. Where is he? Oh wait, did I not have... I guess you can't... Multi-action only applies for the move that you do after you use multi-action on. Okay, that's news to me. That's my bad. We love the Bakura. Alright, Colin, come on then. Let's finish this job here. You've got this. You not got this? If you're going to try and stop Van, you've got to deal with me. I'll take on anyone. Go! You'll never stop me, not as long as the Gurren's here.
Our armor! We no longer have anywhere to return to.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah, Colin seems to really like Van in this game. Level 99, Colin.
My sin and Melissa's sen. Karasa.
We left them on an island. Yay! There you go. Yay!
No, this is bad. The comrade's gonna abandon us. Let's apologize to the comrade together. We broke our armors. The comrade won't forgive us. Then let's go somewhere. Someplace where nobody, not even the comrade, can find us. Are you okay with that, Melissa? Did you forget what it was like to live on our own? We were always hungry, starving. I think we're stronger than we were then. And I can stand it, as long as we're together.
Is Colin from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds? No, that's Code Geass. That's old Code Geass.
Melissa.
That's right. You both have someone more precious to you than anyone else in the world.
You.
Choose. Will you fight for your second most important person, or live with your first most important person? What a weird way of phrasing this. I'm weird.
We.
The kids are running away. It might be because I just destroyed them.
I won't let them. Oh, kids.
Are you totally fine, Pure 2? It is a very similar character design.
If we let them live, they could go back to help the Claw again. They must die.
Well, hold on. The kids don't want to fight anymore.
Ray, if you do this, you'll be no different than the Claw himself. Come on, man.
I'm willing to stoop to his level, if that's what it takes to kill him!
Brother, don't!
Joshua, not even you can stop me. I don't know who the fuck you are.
You're not the only one fighting out here, and I won't allow you to destroy that armor. It's for your sake, and for ours.
Oh.
Ray!
Dismount.
Huh?
I'm taking your armor.
Karasa. I'll be okay as long as I have you, Melissa.
Never let me see you again, or I'll kill you. And that means it's your fault. Stupid kids. Give me that. There we go.
Our armors. Let's go, Melissa. We have to live on our own from now on. It was either a giant robot or nothing. Right.
So that's your choice. I wonder where my sister and I would be now if we'd chosen differently back then.
Ray.
Stay sharp. There's more coming.
Is one of you guys Michael?
The original 7 woman is back!
Carassa and Melissa. Not only did they lose the fight, but they lost their armors?
Oh, I forget. I guess now the only original...
Son of a bitch! Duh!
Son of a bitch, Durr is right, the Avoid Adept, thank you. I guess now the only original 7 models left are yours and mine.
Michael!
Wendy, do you read me? It's not too late. If you appreciate the comrade's dream, you can come with us alone. That's right, this guy got brainwashed, right? You won't listen to me? In that case,
You make a high-handed demand and then follow it up with force? Really living up to your name there, brother idiot.
yeah, way to live up to your shit name.
Van!
When did he slip out of the med bay? Ah, the missing number.
You sound rather strained, Van.
Shut up.
If you join us, you can be freed from this suffering.
Oh, hey, that's a great idea. Sure, just take me to the claw. That way I can kill him before I bite it.
Did you miss what I said before? The comrade is already on death's door.
Yeah, which is why I gotta kill him first.
Isn't it time to end this sad cycle of violence? The comrade is trying to erase man's mistakes. Once our plan comes to fruition, he will be there in our minds to stop us when we make these violent overtures. The comrade and the birthday system will erase all conflict from this world.
The birthday system? Happy birthday!
Then we will have no reason to fight the questers at all.
Budget a la carte. Be la carte.
What's this birthday thing?
The most powerful armor of all, created for the comrade's plan, his dream, the time of happiness. The time of happiness?
Dr. Maki!
We have less than a month until the plan comes to full fruition. So please, Kaiba, I implore you all, could you stop interfering with us? We're trying to plan a birthday party. The comrade will soon be gone, regardless of what happens with the plan. The wishes of those people... No. The wishes of those who bear grudges against him who will come true on their own. Isn't that good enough?
Ah, I get it. Yeah, I get it now.
Do we have an understanding?
Yeah, I understand all right. I understand that I don't have time for screwing around.
Huh?
You keep putting on airs and talking it up, well, you're pissing me off. I don't care what happens to the world. I'm gonna make a beeline to the claw and kill him before he can die.
What could you possibly hope to achieve in your condition?
I'll put an end to you now and ensure the comrade's dream is realized.
Van! Van, call out for Dan!
But,
Just do it.
okay. Baby Dan Dan? Hey, Van, catch! Ugh.
Did they
It's such a funny visual.
Did they just throw Dan of Thursday? Did they just yeet Dan of Thursday?
This isn't exactly its slickest entrance.
Get in, Van.
I don't know how much I can do, but I sure as hell try. Wake up, Dan. Well, I'll be damned. And damned.
How are you feeling now, Van?
Like I was never feeling sluggish at all. Despite fucking up the line. Thanks, kid. I can work with this.
You pulled it off, Joshua. Dan and Van are both back in action, and I don't know how to say Van. I keep alternating. I couldn't have done it without you, Ray. Wait a minute. Did you borrow parts from Sin of Friday? Cut it in one. Yeah, I knew what parts Dan needed from Chief Mavy's analysis. So I figured if we could just get another original 7 armor, we could use it to fix up Van's.
That's what the enemy capture was for? What part of helping him recover is for my sake?
How can you say that, Ray? Having more friends is an obvious benefit to you. Thursday.
Joshua.
Honestly, I don't like seeing you so driven for vengeance.
Vaughn. Okay.
But the Claw is an enemy to me too, and an enemy to the rest of the Kaiba Corps.
Let me make one thing clear, Joshua. That man is no friend of mine.
Don't WWE fans hate Jey Uso being pushed? Oh, because of the yeet. I see. I was like, where is this coming from?
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Seriously, guys, can you save your owl memes?
If you're in your armor, then I'll just destroy it too. Ow. Gee. He's still not in top form. You know what helps in times like these? A good jolt.
A jolt?
I could use the brownie spark needle.
That won't be enough of a jolt. You need something with more oomph.
Yeah, I think Jay's popular, isn't he?
Is that the Thunder Break?
Ain't that going overboard?
No, actually. I think that was just what he needed.
You say that, but he's literally sparking.
Nice try, but nope. That light is being generated by Von himself. What? But how?
Michael. Michael.
Wendy's idiot brother. Elena!
What he do?
I'll never allow you to harm Michael. Not ever.
Fuck.
Michael, I'm... Watashi wa...
What a face.
Ah!
Fasalina, you covered me.
You protect the comrade. You're too important for us to lose.
Oh yeah, that face is pretty lewdy, man. The faces she pulls are generally lewd. Unless you meant Van, in which case, I don't know.
Of course, that wasn't my only reason.
Get back, Fasalina. I'll handle the rest.
Hi, Pepper.
Ah, bloody hell, buddy. All right, Michael, but make sure you come back to me.
Yeah, Fasalina has lots of O faces.
Those two have totally hooked up.
Dang, what's going on with Van?
Lloyd, it's like...
Van must defeat Michael, yes.
Perhaps overflow would be a fitting term for this.
Overflow?
Van's innate neuroelectricity spiked drastically to cancel out the Thunder Break, which in turn sent him far beyond his prior limits and enabled him to draw upon Dan's power to a greater degree, yes? Alas, it's just one of those mysteries of the human body.
I don't get any of that, but I can use this.
We got this far and he's gotten more empowered?
The woman's gotten away.
That just leaves you, Brother Baka. They did as the comrade instructed and shared our plan with you all, but it appears that was a mistake on our part.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. It sheds some light on what I have to do.
Stop you all here. That's my duty.
Can we get this fight started yet or what?
The Scorpion Knight Gigafortress, you're here too, huh?
When I stick with these guys, I can name whatever price I want.
You sad fool. You failed to see the most basic flaw in your plan.
Oh, shut up. Keep your nose out of my fight.
Hey, you fight your battles, I'm not gonna stop you. And just for the record, I fight for one simple thing. To kill that scum!
We got Blue Quest. All right, he's got to take out Michael, so let's do that really quickly. He's got a few hit points, but I think we're going to be okay. Let's find out. We got Zeal if it doesn't work. It's going to work. Hang on, he needs Chair, doesn't he? Wait. Yeah, he does. And he also needs Bless. And then we win. Do I even need to use that? I don't. I don't need to use any of my most powerful moves, apparently. So let's save the SP. Or not SP, whatever it is, the ammo.
Do you think an old-gen reconstructed human stands any chance against the chanced? Do you think an old-gen reconstructed human stands any chance against the chosen of the Neo Originals? Huh? So, brother idiot, you gonna marry that lady? That's none of your business. Oh yeah? Okay then, I won't hold back. If you're a friend of the claw, then I'm gonna cut you to ribbons, brother idiot. Brother idiot this, brother idiot that. I am not your brother. You're not my bro. Wendy's idiot brother. I'll hack you to bits. Ah! Ah! Wendy, Vaselina, I'm... Boku wa.
That was easy. He's 101, baby. And we got some G-er fluid. G-er.
I must make it back. For the comrade. And for Vaselina, more than anyone else.
Michael!
You never know when to quit, brother idiot. Even his sister's words are lost on him.
Seems to me like Vaselina's the one he cares the most for at this point.
That's because he brainwashed, though. You guys not know that? Okay. Let's bring out Lelouch, since he was just yapping. Is there a sister idiot? I expected as much from a nation of mercenaries, but a little more. You will not escape.
Nicely done, Lelouch. Bye-bye.
No, my machine's dead! Not a moment's mercy, huh?
Sister Horny. There you go. Brother Idiot and Sister Horny. I don't think she's the sister, though, is she? She's in the relationship with him, surely. Why not? Oh, you know what? We have to try and set that up. Hang on. I feel like if I go like right here, I'll get a bunch of them. Hang on, hang on. Let's see.
All units, move in! Follow my lead! Take it away, C2. Follow her lead!
Time to get up close and personal. I got something special for you. It's not a pizza.
I'm sorry, boss!
Take care, Pure 2. It's great to see you. It surely is a game of all time. It's great. I love it. Tales of Berseria also had baddies like that. Like C2 or... Oh man. I guess I didn't do it ideally, but it's not the worst. Let's take out a bunch of these guys. Oh, who do we got? Akamaru 00101. Thank you for the raid there.
Is it 2 pizzas? But don't forget your pizza!
Thank you, Akamaru. Give you a shout out there. You were playing Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. I hope you had fun. Hope that you were able to follow the path. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had fun. We're playing some Super Robot Wars 30. And we're currently commanding Lelouch to do a map attack, and I need to upgrade his... Oh, hang on. Ah, shoot, hang on. I can do this, I can do this. Undead Prometheus, thank you for the follow there. I'm glad it was good, Akamaru. Restore the action of the Dry Stragger. Ram. Sure, we can resupply, why not? It gives us some EXP for doing that, so... Not much, but... Ore Sanjo indeed there. Kurikakaka. What am I doing? I'm trying to give him... I'm fucking this up is what I'm doing. Hang on. Somebody told me the other day you can go to Spirit and there's Prospect right there, and I keep forgetting about that, so... Huh? Oh, right, because it's us. There you go. There we go. We got this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah, hi, up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, yeah, yeah, hi, up, yeah. Thank you so much for getting us high up, Zito. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And thank you, dbotnik96, for the follow. I do appreciate it. Been a fan for a minute, forgot to follow streaming, though. Hey, that's all good. Loving the aesthetic of everything. I also love the aesthetic. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Zito. Everybody should give Zito a follow. Let me give Zito a shout-out. Hang on. Always a fun time on Zito's streams. Accidentally caps locking there. Please give Zito a follow. Tremendous artist, tremendous host of streaming, and just tremendous person. Let me take out these guys.
We've achieved most of the conditions, and yet...
Oh, I can, Lelouch.
I'm playing the new Wordle. There's no escape. This is the Gekko Sui's power.
Ja Bungle, one of the reasons for that is because I lost hearing in my left ear because of my allergies, which caused a bit of a blockage, and I had to go get that dealt with. That was the better part of a week, and before that I was dealing with some real life stuff. You know how it can be. You know how that life be. And if you can hear any commotion on the microphone, Pepper is now in my lap, in which case I should remind myself, Pepper, Princess says that they love you. Remind me what the message was. I'm sorry. Akamaru, I've never heard of allergies making you unable to hear, and that scares me. Well, it's not that it caused the lack of hearing. It caused a blockage. It caused a buildup, unfortunately, of fluid and, you know, substance, material in my ear. I don't want to go into too much detail. It's gross to me. It's not like nasty, but I don't like talking about my ear fluids. All right, come on, Lelouch. I mean, we may as well. We're here, right? Hang on. I think we can only really take out this guy, though. There we go. Let's just do it. Oh, you're totally fine, Ja?
Zilkstein is a nation of warriors. They understand how this works. I show up and they die.
Deploy the super diffusion structure phase transition. Fuck, I forget. I didn't say it in time.
This is the Gekko Sui's power. Let it be the last thing you see.
My ear fluids are currently the #1 on Nico. Never been to that website. I assume it's a website. E-Man, I went to GameStop the other day. They actually had PS3, Xbox 360, 3DS, DS, Wii games there. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like people still trade those in. It was probably not a vast selection, but I imagine people still, you know, hold on to those consoles, and there's still fun to be had. Pepper, what do you think, buddy? Let's just shoot the absolute zero beam at this guy and then call it a turn for him. Don't really need to. It's fine.
We've achieved most of the conditions, and yet...
Take it away, Lelouch.
I'm taking it away. I have you. All conditions have been cleared. Like I said. Now we can end this. Piss on that, and... oh, piss on you.
Yeah, now this is the kind of fight I live for. Once you're a bloody corpse, we've as good as won.
Shin Zero Beam! You're not getting away.
Decent piloting for once.
Just what you'd expect from the heaven-sent child of the Joint Strike Night program. Joint Strike Night. Joint Strike Night.
I can say it. I swear. Who else is left? One unit. Must be somebody on the right ship. It's Koji. Yay. Let's go for a boost dash. See how far we can get. Not very far. Bet it. Oh, we can make it far enough just to do that, though. Okay. You never owned a DS. E-man, the DS was my first handheld system. My parents never let me have a handheld console until the DS. And I think it was because we were going through a really rough patch in my life. My parents, for Easter of all things, because I think they just recognized that I was really not doing okay. They chipped in and they got me a DS, and it was just such a random surprise. And I had no interest in the DS, but after picking that up and playing some of those touchscreen games, I was hooked. I'd never had a handheld console, so I basically had all of the Game Boy Advance catalog to play as well, because you could buy those and play on the DS. It was cool. My mind was blown by it. Can a KMF handle this? This is the flash of light that cuts through the darkness. The darkness.
Looks like my luck's run out.
Majin Kaiser. That's right, Majin. Elisa, if I may ask, when is your birthday? It is on February the 3rd. So it was about 3 months ago. Just over. I turned 42 this year, if you can believe it. I can't. I guess my body, the way my body feels, I kind of can, though. Between a GBA and a 3DS, you could play every handheld game from GB to 3DS. Holy shit, that's wild. D-Botnik was about to say, I'm pretty sure you have me by a few years, so DS seemed late, but that's so cool of your parents to be able to spot the need for a pick-me-up. Yeah, no, it's one, I hate to say it, it's one of the memories I have where I was like, oh, they were so nice to me. You sound like a 30-year-old. I mean, I imagine I have a bit of youthful energy when I'm on these streams. I try and sort of pick myself up and give myself a bit more of energy. But no, I'm 42 and I'm cranky and old. Let's take this boss out with the final Kaiser blade. Yeah, man. Soul the kaiju. I'm at 40. It don't get any easier. It sure doesn't get easier. Just it's just more of everything. Let's go. Age is just a state of being. Yeah, no, yeah, you're kind of right. Honestly, the way you feel, especially in doing stuff like this, age doesn't really enter into it. A lot of people assumed I was like a teen when I started making Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, but I was like in my mid-20s. That's very sad, but it's true. But I feel like the fact that people assumed that I was so young is probably because I was, you know, just playing around. I was having a good time. Let's go, Kaiser! Tyria! Boy, yeah, etc.
No, how could I? Fucking!
I can't believe he said fug. I think that's part of it as well, Muted, is a lot of people started watching it when they were young, so I think that they just sort of associate it with their youth. Zito, I still get flagged at casinos for ID checks, so fuck it. You know what, that's valid. I know I've mentioned this on a previous stream, but I had people at my job when I was working retail betting on how old I was because I looked either very young 20s or very mid 40s. I look like an old young guy, and now I just look like an old guy a little bit, I think.
Oh, hey, if I die here, what about all my money? My money! My money!
You were good. But some things in this world are worth more than money. I'll never lose to someone who doesn't get that. You hearing me, Seto Kaiba?
I'll keep that in mind.
All right.
It's Koji. Doing the Koji stuff with the Koji.
Let's keep going. Hey, Takel Griff. Thank you so much for the raid. Bryson, you have indeed arrived. The unintentional fan VA overlap. Hey, it was right there. Takel Griff, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're doing well. You were playing Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. I never did play the remake. I hope you're having fun with that. That game is pretty cool, honestly. Thank you so much for the raid. And Bryson, thank you again for Ore Sanjoing. It's good to see you. We're coming to the end of a mission as far as I can tell. It could be the end or it could be... No, actually, it's Blue Quest. So yeah, it's definitely the end. There's going to be 3 different Japanese voice actors for Koji. Interesting. Fire Blaster! There's your fire titties. I'm sorry, boss! He melt, and then he get back up again.
That was an illusion, Michael.
Have you seen any of the new Love, Death, and Robots, LK? I haven't watched any Love, Death, and Robots except for the first season. I hate to say it. So no, I haven't. Is it good? Tackle Griff. It's fun, yeah, even if it got overshadowed by the whole Rhode Island economic chaos thing that happened because of it. Oh. I didn't know about the extent of that, but wow. Yeah, I imagine that would overshadow things. Alright, let's just finish things off with Final Kaiser Blade, why not? You're doing a finesse sorcery build with Fey Blades and Chakrams because Spectacle. That sounds sweet. No worries, Pete Ghost. Do keep me updated. I'll be curious to hear.
The war is already over. You mercenaries better find another job. Give me the power to cut through anything.
I don't think the war's over. Koji, you might be ahead of yourself. The Silent Urges, thank you for the hydrate command. I do appreciate that.
I'm gonna pull a sword out of my titties here. Yeah! Final Kaiser Blade! Let's go, Kaiser. Tiria! Oh yeah!
Is this your end, Nagitsumane?
One shot, I think. Did Kiriko hit him? I forget. Alright, there we go, man. Level 102.
Brooklyn Rage! I got that Brooklyn Rage! Gives me the Brooklyn crits!
Impressive, but can he pull the Super Train Zords from his chest? Ref to a Super Sentai crossover scene. Which one? I don't know if I've seen it. I probably have, but I don't know.
Those siblings' battle is over, but mine isn't yet. I will keep fighting until I slay you both, Zeros.
Thanks for lurking, Silent Urges. Silent Urges and Silent Lurking.
Shalio.
What do you plan to do about him?
I'll engage him until he's satisfied, which will likely be when one of us falls.
That's the last of them. I think I'm getting a better idea of what the Claw's trying to do. He's trying to do the thing that they kept saying they were doing. Do you understand more now, Hyoma?
I understand that we have to stop that nut job at least.
So you don't understand any of it. Well, neither do I.
You don't need to. We've already got plenty of reasons to kill him as it is.
Don't go running off half-cocked for it, Van. Run off full-cocked if you're gonna. And that goes for you too, Ray. Use all of your cock.
This has established beyond any doubt that this battle involves more than you two alone. Suit yourselves. If we're going the same place, I'll go with you. Easy enough.
Vaughn.
You guys can have the finishing blow. Suit yourselves. It's usually me, though. It'll be me, of course.
Oh, Zito, oh no.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry I went all full cocked there, Zito.
How about you back off? If anyone should back off, it's you.
You've got some questions to answer there, Zito.
That will be enough of that. Everyone return to the ship. Since Orchidacea isn't showing any reaction, it's safe to say the last pillar isn't in this area.
Just you wait, Claw. No way I'm gonna let you die a happy death. I'll be the one to put an end to you.
Alright. Drystraga Hangar 1.
Joshua,
Yes, Ray?
you actually fixed his armor. You've improved a lot.
I still can't hold a candle to you or Shino.
But while time may have stopped for us, you still have a future ahead of you.
And so do you.
Right now, I have no room for anything other than killing the Claw.
Man, that guy's got only 2 modes, Grim and Grimmer, starring Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey.
Well, at least he's initiating conversations with Joshua now. That's an improvement.
So he's changed a bit. He's finally learned about the bonds of friendship.
Friends, huh? Him and us? Are you kidding?
Don't ruin the moment, Van.
I think we did defeat Stripper of Wednesday already, Jacques. Yeah, it was actually in a cutscene. It was scripted. But I mean, come on.
I doubt Ray would accept the word friend either. We just happen to be going in the same direction, and that's good enough for me. But can we really beat the Claw?
Where'd this come from, Priscilla? I'm not used to seeing you afraid, or seeing you at all.
I didn't get what his goal was, but he's got people like those kids who are genuinely devoted to him. That scares me.
I do wonder what'll happen to those kids.
Will they go through a rough life like Van did? Maybe they are. Shit, we have the same voice. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. All we know for sure is that they've made their choice.
They were able to escape the Claw's control at the last moment. But his charisma will But his charisma will fuck, what is going on? Lelouch! But his charisma will But his charisma will undoubtedly continue to pose a formidable threat. Formidable! You know what the line is. And we have yet to fully grasp his scheme.
Yeah, we still have no idea what his time of happiness will actually entail.
Callan, why don't I sound like you two? I want to join the Mono Voice Club. Who cares? If we can bust up that armor of his, the birthday, the problem should solve itself. That's not the voice I'm using, and once I kill him, that'll tie a neat little bow on everything.
Or you, maybe. Don't forget that the rest of us still have other enemies to fight.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Let me guess, Vaughn. You haven't put any thought at all into what you'll do after killing the Claw, have you?
Ugh.
In that case, mind if we talk once you've done that?
I guess. If you want to talk, we could just talk right now.
No, I have to be ready first.
Oh, she wanna have the sex. You do?
So you better beat the Claw, You better beat the Claw, okay?
Priscilla was pretty... Priscilla was pretty spooked by the Claw earlier, but I guess she's fine now.
Love is a powerful thing. Uso.
Something up, Shakti? You don't come to the hangar very often.
I'm scared.
You are?
The way the Claw Man preaches about peace while giving off a smell of blood. It's a lot like Zanskare.
Shakti.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, we got new onboard missions. And that's it. Well, I have about an hour or so before I have to head off to my next thing, so really quickly I'm going to save. So let's try and get another quest done. Another mission. She wants Van to Hakuna her tatas. Calm down, Hakuna your tatas. Plus 100 armor to the Drystraga. Let's do it. Let's beef up that Drystraga. Let's give ourselves a juicy Drystraga. Let's dry hump the Drystraga. Shakariki, shakariki, bad, bad. Callan's a pretty good unit. Let's give her... Her move is 8. Her range is... It's all close range. So, honestly, move to get her into the close range would be a good idea. I guess, yeah, ultimately they both kind of similar attributes in a way. Tank Stragger. It's all key missions for Chapter 8 left. Ah, hell yeah. I love to do some key missions. I'm going to upgrade Camille as well. Best I can. Where's the cake? There it is. Oh, meatball. Why are you crying, buddy? Yona, get in your Apex, because I'll forget otherwise. Alright, keep saving. For no reason whatsoever. What have we got? What's on the onboards? We've got ace chats, and we've... Oh no, we've got one ace chat, and then we've got 2 other things. Okay, interesting. Where you going, meatball?
Excellent work. We've managed to clear 50% across all categories of the almost endless amount of updates possible to the AOS.
It doesn't deserve a spot in your deck, Evil Sea Monkeys, but it might make a good coaster for your drink. Super Robot would make a good coaster.
Excellent work. In other words, we have conquered over 50% of the Dry Stragger's systems. Well, that's a rude way to put it. We wouldn't want to offend the Dry Stragger.
50% of infinity.
Or so you might worry, but our Dry Stragger is not so easily offended. It has some parts prepared to reward us. How shipshape of it. Well, we'd better step up our game then, if the Dry Stragger's showing its appreciation for us. I'm eager to see what in the world we might get. Ooh.
Goku, thank you for the Ore Sanjo there. Good to have you here, Goku.
I'm eager to see what in the world we might get if we can complete 100% of the AOS updates.
I guess she's talking to me? I don't know. Proof of bravery. Hold up. Let me see what that does. I know that there was another power part coming, but I want to see what this does. Proof of bravery. Plus 25 mobility, plus 250 armor. Activates the bravery spirit once per map. Maybe with the midriff. Who should I give this to, if anybody? Mobility and armor. Honestly, I almost feel like Combatlo could benefit from it. But he has so many spirits. Masked Hero cards are awesome, Mecha 82. You're absolutely right. Got more new parts than that. I do. I guess I should look at them, huh? I don't even know if it'll still say they're new, because I've... Shit, I don't know. Well, it's... Oh, GR Fluid, that was one. And equipped to a gun sword unit, also restores 10% of max EN at start of own phase. It's probably a good idea to give that to Van or something, right? There we go. Alright, that's good for me. I'll leave it at that for now. I know that there are other power parts to give out, but... Power parts, given how I'm doing, I think we're okay without being so hyper-vigilant on those. You could probably use that bravery part too. You know what? You're not wrong. I was looking at that thinking that... Van, you're very powerful. Let's get rid of your special dog. As fun as that is. Give you the bravery. There you go. That's not a bad call. Alright, missions. We got more of these. Evil Sea Monkeys, it's a real shame that I run Exodia plus 35 Upstart Goblins. I thought of running a self-destruct trap card that says if there's a difference of 7,000 life points between both players, both life points are reduced to 0, but it may not be too consistent. It sounds evil a little bit. Didn't you get another item too, something like GR Liquid? Did I not use that? I thought the GR was what I gave to Van. Was that not it? The GR Fluid there, at the top left?
Gender fluid. Gender fluid.
I think that's essentially it. Oh no, you're totally fine, Margin. Activates the Daunt Spirit on all enemies once per map. That seems like it's worth putting on somebody. DNJ, thank you for auto Sanjoing there. They put that on somebody who could really get a kick out of it. Maybe, Masaki. Where is he? The Cybaster. Well, let's see, that's good for him, though. I feel like maybe... Somebody I'm likely to bring. I see, evil sea monkeys. What was I looking at? You know what? I'm not going to get lost in this. I'm likely to get lost in it if I keep doing that. Let's just move on. We're probably going to get another part anyway, so...
Captain, I'm stunned to report that as of today, we've completed 150 missions.
150 battles. And to think we had to win all of them to be here.
Indeed, we fought believing in the future of the world.
We still haven't reached the finish line, however. We must remain vigilant until the day this conflict finally draws to its close.
Understood, Captain. I'll do my very best to ensure we're there to see it. Oh shit! I opened the airlock. We're getting flushed out. We're not there to see it.
Whoopsies! It appears I've interrupted yet another crucial moment, XO.
Don't worry, Mavie. I'm used to it by now.
Oh, that's awesome, evil sea monkeys. Card of Demise and Card of Sanctity. Hell yeah.
Wow, listen to you, spoken like a member of the Kaiba Corp, legendary victor of 150 battles. To celebrate the occasion, the Dry Stragger has created some new power parts for us. Thank you for letting us know, Chief Mavie. I'm not planning to stack the win count any higher, however. Any particular reason? I believe the time is ripe for us to end this war as soon as possible.
We all agree, Captain.
Oh, I was hoping the war would go on forever, damn it. Looking stately, XO, a life removed from when you couldn't look at the captain without getting googly-eyed. Everything is moving toward its conclusion. All that's left is to see how things play out.
What's going on, Mavie? Command terminal. Let's watch the Ace chat and then we'll check out what that does.
Congratulations, Priscilla. You made ace pilot, huh?
All thanks to my daily training, I'd say. I worked really hard, you know. But I'm gonna become stronger and stronger. Strong enough to match up to Vaughn.
So you're trying to be Vaughn's rival, huh? So what's the plan if you beat him?
Well, if I beat him, I'll tell Vaughn.
What's this? Your face did a bit of a turnaround from a fighter's face to a daydreamer's. Well, you give it your best, Priscilla. No matter how it turns out for you, I'm rooting for you. Everybody should be fucking.
This battleship does need HR. I'm not sure who is supposed to be the HR representative. Probably Kiriko. Power parts, what did we get? We got Command Terminal. Grants the commander L4 skill. What is L4? What is Commander L? Oh, Commander level 4. What is the skill Commander? What is that? Commander would be good if it was another game. What is it? Oh, it's the command aura on a battleship. Oh, okay. So, is it for certain kinds of units only? How do I... Is this the only way to give it to them, is to put the power part on them? It gives hit accuracy to allies in it. Oh, okay. And you can give it to anybody? I mean, I don't know if that's something I need. The aura is horny. I mean, it's not on this list yet. Wait, hang on. There's Captain Command. Does that count? Is that the same thing? Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be using it. It was there on the right. Oh. There it is, yeah. Oh, shit. Units within space is equal to skill level +1. Gain bonus hit and evasion rates. The higher the skill level, the closer the unit, the higher the bonus. At level 4, the maximum level +25%. Final hit and evasion rates to adjacent unit. Which is good. I just don't know if I need it. Everybody's... Oh, Lelouch has an aura? I didn't even clock that. Ogami has an aura. Oh, no, that's right. They have commands, don't they? Okay. Anyway. Let's keep going, because I want to try and get another mission done before I end the stream in an hour or so. And there's also AOS up... Wait, what? Oh, that's the next one. Okay, yes. Okay. You don't need the part. They all have level 4. Can you give it to people that aren't inherently... people who don't inherently have the skill, though? Alright, let's follow Myth. I gave it to Red 5 as he's supposed to be the leader of the rabbits, so thought might as well. That's, you know, a good call. Zoltan goes berserk. Herbie goes bananas.
Moving to Glassdown sector and beginning mission.
Doesn't affect the holder. Oh. Dry Stragger briefing room. Oh, I don't remember any of these people.
Sounds like Lieutenant Quattro's going to host the next mission briefing. So, I guess that means we're up against Xeon this time. Yeah, probably. They've been pretty quiet lately, but but still. What do you think?
Given how Given how Char's acting, I think we can trust whoever is backing him.
Only one secret here, defeat Katagina. Gotcha.
The group at Axis.
It seems to me they're looking to stop whatever the Republic of Xeon is doing.
Which is why they're supporting us through Char.
I suspect they were also involved in establishing the Ligue Militaire.
So one of the Jin Genahams... So one of the Jin Gehenams is a Xeon man. Gehenams?
Do we really give a damn, especially now?
Not like the Kyber Corp doesn't take in just about anyone from anywhere ourselves. That's fair. As long as our goals align, I suppose it doesn't matter who they side with.
I've asked you all to attend this briefing so we can talk about the actions of Zanskar, as well as Xeon, their allies. Furthermore, I cannot reveal my sources for this information here, because I can't see them with these sunglasses on. I know that is unreasonable, but I ask you to trust me. Everyone here knows your scars, Lieutenant. Don't worry about it. As long as your information seems believable and useful, we'll take advantage of it.
Eliezer, I'm a very plain person. I usually just have plain cheese. I'm very boring.
Thank you. Lieutenant, from what we've seen so far, it's clear Zanskar is working on preparing some kind of major operation, one that will decide the entire war. That's what they're calling the Angel's Halo, right? A wide-area mind control system that utilizes the Psykamu.
Has Giwaza's uprising affected Zanskar in any way?
At least on the surface, there's been no clear response. However, my supposition is that if there is a fracture inside Zanskar, it will reveal itself very soon. However, the Republic of Xeon has chosen to take an entirely neutral stance to this.
They're no longer aiding Zanskar, then.
Zanskar and Xeon have always been fundamentally incapable of coexisting. Therefore, I assume Xeon has decided now is the time to let its enemies fight and aim to strike when they're weakened. Still, this will drain our enemies of some of their forces at least.
If Xeon wants to sit around waiting, that's all good for us.
This also means Xeon will be abandoning the action team they've been using until now.
You mean Zoltan's... Oh, shit!
Matthew! Holy cow, thank you for the raid, Matthew! I appreciate you raiding. Jesus! I do appreciate it. You are just chatting. That's the best kind of Matthew stream. Thank you so much for throwing people over my way. Hello, I'm LittleKuriboh, also known as Martin, and I'm playing some Super Robot Wars 30 today. It's a visual novel slash turn-based RPG. If you've never played a Super Robot Wars, basically it involves all kinds of mecha franchises combining in a sort of Smash Brothers kind of situation. But think of it more like Fire Emblem with robots. Brian Doyle 95, thank you for the follow. Take care of yourself, Matthew. It's good seeing you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for sending people my way. Have a great rest of your day. I owe Matthew a lot. I really do. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I don't state that mildly. I owe Matthew a great deal.
You mean Zoltan Akannon's group? Exactly. They'd been disguising themselves as Sleeves remnants, but apparently they went too far.
They've endangered a colony with a very violent battle. If they were revealed as a Republic unit, that would knock Xeon's support out from under them.
The Republic, afraid of exactly that, was going to try to shut down the Sleeves remnants so that the Republic would appear as guardians of order. However, once the unit itself learned of that, they apparently started acting on their own, separate from the chain of command.
And now that group's here in the Glaston sector. But why, though? Even if they were shut down, that would only be on the surface, right?
Ultimately, Zoltan Akannon takes any rejection as a humiliation worse than death, I fear. The inheritor of the Red Comet.
From how he's acting, it's safe to say he'll never fill those shoes.
We still can't get careless. One way or another, he has that massive mobile armor.
The Neo Zeong. If he can get it working, the Fennecs should show up again.
You're talking like this is not your problem, but let's check notes here. Oh yeah, you gave it to them.
Michelle.
Shy Crimson, thank you for the follow there. Do appreciate it.
The fact is, one way or another, that machine alone could turn this whole war around.
As a researcher, I gotta say, the unicorn's the same way, but I can't help but wonder how anyone came up with the breakthroughs required for that thing.
Apparently, that machine's core technology is a mass of black boxes even to the Sleeves involved in the development of the first unit. At that point, it's not really even a weapon, is it?
Something beyond the laws of reality. Basically, a mobile armor-shaped Magine, huh?
It is something that could bring about the destruction of the world, so...
The general feeling among new types is that the Neo Zeong shouldn't exist. Remind me why?
The Fennecs will come. It will come to erase this singularity.
And that's what Rita's duty is.
Calum Hanger. We're adding more Psycho Frame to the narrative?
Yeah, it wasn't really part of the original plan, but it should improve its handling.
With Yona aboard, I'd say you can expect more than just better handling.
Because new type shenanigans.
Gotcha.
Do you think it will be able to...
Enner Kaiser, thank you for saving me from flailing in that line. Thank you so much for arriving. Good to see ya. Thanks for Enner Kaising us. This is implied from the original story, but basically there's a feeling the Psycho Frame itself is a bit too much for humanity's safety. I see. It's like a red flag for them. I see. The Phoenix will come. I guarantee it. That's why I'm wearing the gloves.
The gloves?
No glove, no love.
Do you think it will be able to communicate with the Fennecs? With Rita?
Isn't that what you want ultimately too?
Good evening, Manake511.
That was your plan once you drawn out the Fennecs by having us fight the Zeon. That was your plan once you drawn out the Fennecs by having us fight Zeon, wasn't it?
So you knew then.
I could figure it out.
I forget about Brick, but
Tell me!
I'm telling you, Pete Ghost. I'm telling you all kinds of exposition that I don't know what it is. Thank you for the tell me redeem.
If we can obtain the Fennecs, man can overcome death. If you truly understand what that meant, if you truly understood what that meant, you'd see why capturing the Fennecs has to be our first priority over everything else. And I love Lamp.
You really think so? You really love the lamp? Are you just saying that because you see a lamp?
If we could determine the means to transfer a soul into Psycho Frame, man would never need to fear death again. Freed from their frail that's difficult. Freed from their frail flesh, in bodies able to traverse space without fear. I myself would want to go in a lamp. That has been the lifelong dream of Chairman Luo Wuman, whom Miss Michelle is working for. That all makes logical sense to my mind. I don't know who would be confused by any of that, but I don't know. It feels like my mind's senses can't really conceive of it.
How could you, the world's most advanced new type, say such a thing? Because that's the limit of mankind as it stands today.
Fresh flail flesh, get your fresh flail flesh here! That's why no one can use Psycho Frame, even if their purpose is noble. You reject hang on. Okay.
You reject progress because it breaks your taboos and preconceptions. I'm disappointed in all of you.
You can call it whatever you wish. Still, you shouldn't give up on all of humanity quite yet. It's only been 100 years since humanity turned space from an empty void into a place to call home.
These revolutions don't need to be rushed. Until the proper time comes, people must learn to forgive each other when they fail to reach an understanding. Or drop a colony on them. You may call that ridiculous, but I believe that that is the only path that leads to that revolution.
Kaiser, Brick is referring to multiple side stories in Gundam, including the one Yona comes from. Essentially, Gundam has a lot of subplots regarding digitizing people's souls and putting them into machines. Very Evangelion. One of the earliest was Blue Destiny series of MS, where the soul of a woman was put into multiple mobile suits as their battle computer, essentially by Gundam's counterpart of Mengele. Okay.
The lieutenant's got it right. Humanity still treasures their senses and human experience. I don't think we're ready to overcome death. But, Miss Michelle,
overcoming death isn't just my father's dream. It's my dream too. Because then, not having to be afraid of death means not having to lie anymore. The way we betray and hurt others, everything we do because it's what we have to do to live. Taking, being taken from, losing. I'm glad you finally feel like speaking what you really feel. What? None of us are complete new types, so ultimately there's a lot that can't be said unless you speak your mind. I'm sure Ensign Yona's waiting to hear that too.
Where is the ensign? I believe he's in his quarters aboard the Dry Stragger.
Hello, Retrospect Greg.
Miss Michelle.
Rick, please attend to the narrative setup. No, not today, Retrospect Greg. Marin is too busy today.
Ensign Yona. Miss Michelle certainly thought that you would be the perfect bait with your connection to Rita Bernal. But there's more to it than that. Miss Michelle wanted to prove this to you just as much.
I don't know what's going on. Dry Stragger private room. Thank you, Shakti. I'm glad you told me about this. I don't really know whether this voice, if it's Rita's voice or not, but nonetheless, it's helped me make my decision.
Ensign Yona!
I'm losing weight too, Retrospect Greg. I'm proud of both of us. I'm proud of you, though, for sharing that, and thank you so much. That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. Way to go. It's difficult.
Yona? Miss Michelle?
We'll be going.
No, Uso, Shakti, if you don't mind, stay here and listen to this.
Okay.
What do you mean? Rita's close by. She's asking for us to help her. Do you think you're the only one who can hear her voice? Michelle, Rita's dead. There's something like her consciousness in there, but it's not a life anymore. There's no such thing as eternal life. So, that which was started by the living has to be ended by the living. Please, Yona, put an end to this. You sure that's okay? It's not a question of whether it's okay or not. This was set in stone a long time ago. We have to do this. That's the reason we're here.
Ensign Yona! Miss Michelle!
Hey, Uso. You take care of Shakti, okay? Don't be like us, understood? Of course, you two are close enough that maybe you don't need us worrying about you.
Yes.
There's still something I can do. I have to prepare.
Miss Michelle.
Pepper, you're getting all kinds of worked up on my lap. What are you doing, buddy? You thrashing that tail?
What follows myth?
Is the myth in question the Fennex, or is it something else? Oh! That's dramatic.
I'm fucking leaving, bye.
Oh! All the supporters are leaving.
The Fennex.
Are you ready, Lieutenant Ellick? The Kyber Corp will be here any moment.
Does Pepper ever sleep? He's trying to right now, and he's struggling because I'm doing voices. I would do them quietly, Pepper, but you chose to be here, and I'm doing a stream. He does get some sleep sometimes, though. He frequently sleeps in my lap. He just can't do it right now.
I know that. Guess you don't have time for the words of a failed red comet. That's not... Oh, please, don't start pretending now. After that conversation you had with Monahan Barcaro, your words are worth nothing.
Oh, you're fine, Tail Saga. It's totally okay. It was funny.
You're my watchdog. If we go back to the homeland, I'll be punished for going too far. Executed, even. You'd want to do something like this, too, if you heard a conversation like that. Even so, threatening us. You're treating my life as a thing you get to chuck in the trash. What did you think was going to happen?
Aquamarine, I've been living here since 2011. Almost 15 years now. And I've been a citizen for 7 years, I want to say. Pepper, calm down, buddy.
The rest of you know too, right? If you try to run for it, I'll hound you to the ends of the earth and kill you. I'll be done real soon. Just buy a little time until I'm ready. Then you could go ride bikes or whatever you want. You better keep that promise. I want to ride a bike. I think your bigger concern is fighting the Kyber Corp and not dying myself.
All right. We've got some specific units we have to bring. Let's also bring Gomez. Okay, obviously we want to bring Gundam people. Good news for them. Zanska has bikes for MS. Ah, bikes. Is it the big wheels? You can stop double checking for narrative AB parts now. Oh, is that right? He gets upgraded or something? Hey! Pepper, calm down, buddy. Calm down, buddy. Alright, Amuro! Ryoma's never bad if you want some power on hand. No, absolutely. I think it's a good call to bring Ryoma for this one. Where is he? Let's also bring Camille. He gets something objectively better. I'm excited then. Let's bring Fa, because she deserves to be part of this. Bringing Daba. Bringing Uso. I'll bring Gablé. Who else shall I bring? A sleepy boy. I should hurry. I've got limited time. I've got like 30-40 minutes and then I want to head off, but let's see. It's tempted to bring Koji, but let's bring... This mission is basically Yona's big day. Oh, it's my boy! My boy's having a good day! Let's bring Dan. Van with his Dan. We've got 7 units left. I kind of want to bring the Team Rabbits, honestly. Big day, not good day. Oh, he's not having a good day. Okay. I'm bringing all of Team Rabbits. Yes, Ja, you're on the same wavelength as me. Bring the rabbits and Gao Gaigar. All right, Vashio, I will do that. Evil Sea Monkeys, honestly, a safe bet is either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. That's what I'm aiming for. The next game I stream will be Early Days Collection. Who are we bringing? Sorry, Gao Gaigar. Let's go. That's a good group, I think. Or SRX. I'm bringing Gao Gaigar. Let's bring Gao Gaigar. I bring Gao Gaigar. I bring Gao Gaigar. I bring Gao Gaigar. Oh, which game in? Oh, I'm so sorry, Evil Sea Monkeys. I read game as day for some reason. I'm sorry.
We've sighted deployed Zeon forces.
It doesn't look like the Neo Zeong's on the field.
Still, this is unquestionably the team that had it. He'll show up, I'm sure.
Helium-3 gas tanks. Was there a reason they were waiting for us here? If those tanks ignite, the explosions will be colossal. We'll need to be wary of them.
Captain Bright, I'd like you to take command on this mission. People need slapping.
All units deploy. Engage the Zeon forces. Helium-3, I need some of that to make my voice go higher. In a stable condition, shouldn't cause too much harm if it explodes, but keep an eye out regardless.
I don't know if it's because of the additional psycho frame or what, but my senses are a whole lot sharper than normal. Rita, Michelle and I are here too.
We got Orange Quest. Pepper is doing everything he can to fall off my lap while sleeping there. Pepper, watch yourself, buddy. Alright, let's go. Let's get some done here. Let's get something done. See if we can actually pull this off before the stream ends. Because that's going to be my main issue. I might be skipping some attacks. I might be skipping some attack animations as a result of wanting to finish this before the stream, before I have to go. It is tempting to use Daunt on everybody. But there's no boss yet, so I might wait. Pepper, buddy, calm down, buddy. Quick TLDR, we've referred to the original RXO Unicorn Gundam a few times, so Minerva shipped the Londo Bell Kybercop, the Psycho Frame that consists of much of the Unicorn's armor, and they installed it on the narrative. This makes us the C-Packs. Oh. Not K-Packs starring Jeff Bridges, as we mentioned earlier. Right, I was talking about Jeff Daniels earlier, not Jeff Bridges. I'm getting my Jeffs mixed up. Too many Jeffs. Alright, let's get people loaded. Let's lock and load. Let's bring the Gandamu. You just leave narrative in the 6-packs. I love this new development. I love that I never have to think about it ever again. Nah. Tamaki! I guess that wasn't necessary. She needs to move herself, but, you know, it doesn't matter. We can bring one more person. Let's bring... Actually, that's the wrong ship. Let's just bring some more of the rabbits. I know, his Wild Pete Ghost. It's weird to see so many people standing around Kevin Spacey chanting that he sucks, but I mean, it was a bit of a premonition when you think about it. Let's get over there. We're gonna skip some of these attacks, like I said, because I do want to finish the stream before I have to go. I want to finish the mission before I have to go, is what I'm trying to say. You know what? Let's take out some of these guys with Hyoma for good measure. For Ryoma, sorry, not Hyoma. What am I on about? That ain't no Hyoma. That's not Combattler. That's no Combattler of mine. Do you have a lunch date? I have a Kamen Rider date. I'm gonna be dating a Kamen Rider. I wish. Oh my goodness, Ashen XP, welcome. You arrived just in time to hear me talking about dating Kamen Rider. Hope you had a good stream, Ashen. Welcome on in. You were playing RoboCop Rogue City. I hope that you upheld the Prime Directive. The Prime Directives. Welcome, Ashen. Thank you so much for the raid. We're playing Super Robot Wars 30. I'm coming up on the end of my stream in about 20-30 minutes here. If I can get through this mission quickly. It's great to see you. Load everybody up.
Mega particle cannon fire.
I'm gonna skip. Forgive me if this is a problem. I hope it isn't, because I assume you guys don't want me to spend most of the stream staring at attack animations, stressing out that I'm gonna be late, but... Okay, we got lots of rabbits, so let's bring out Tamaki. Give her some love. Show Tamaki some love. Nope, not that much. Let's go over here. There we go.
I got this.
We're skipping. I hate to do it, but we're skipping. Alright, let's bring out Blue 2. Remember, there's a way to turn off the animations. That's right. I forgot. Let's do that for a second. Although, having said that, there might be times when I want to see the animations just so I can chat to the chat, but yeah, you're right. We can turn them off. She's not gonna finish the job. Hang on. Let's go with the Wave Rider. No, I'm sticking with the rabbits. Suruga. By custom made. Skip. Hachi-cha-choo. Let's get Ange. Give them some valor. There's people down here I need to make sure I take out. I'm likely to forget. Only thing Kay's finishing is last. Probably weakest unit. Her whole thing's the free map analyze. All right, yeah. I forgot about her ability there. Pepper the cat. Well, you know, worst thing that can happen is she won't get a level or anything, but she could do some damage. Can you get that guy over there? Not quite. Okay. She can use a team attack, I suppose, yeah. We'll just go after that guy. Have you caught up with Doctor Who yet, LK? No, I haven't. I'm like 2 episodes in, and I haven't watched the rest of it. I do want to. It looks really good. Elisa, I may have asked this before, but what do you like more, Transformers or Gundams? I'm not familiar with either of them. I've only played this game and watched some of Mobile Suit Gundam, very little of it. And Transformers, I've seen barely anything. I've just seen the live-action movies, and those are terrible. I've seen Beast Wars, though. I've seen most of Beast Wars, which was really good, so I guess I'll go with Transformers, even though I don't really think I have enough knowledge about them to have an opinion. So you'll have to forgive me about that. I need to catch up ASAP. I probably will. Skip. Sounds like spoilers abound, so watch out if you haven't caught up on Doctor Who yet. Nail Zion. If you know Beast Wars, you know too much to be considered a normie. Yeah, I'm not normal at all. Oh no, I would never claim to be a normie. But yeah, Beast Wars was one of those shows that I kept hearing referenced, and I think it was just on a streaming service. I forget what caused me to start watching it, but I'm so glad I did. It's such a good show. If you've never seen Beast Wars, if you are remotely interested in Transformers, just watch it now. You know? Have I seen Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace yet? Yes. I have. Oh, this is a boss. Hang on. Yeah, let's do full burst mode. Why not? Wait. Oh no, it's fine. Who am I supposed to... What's the secret? What was the secret I need to do? Uso versus Katagina. She's not here. Okay. Am I not focused enough? I'm sorry, Vashio.
Zoltan's serious. I have to obey for now. You damn failure of a red comet. Failures ought to be sent to the trash. That's the ending you deserve. Neo Zeon needs to stop fighting!
Thank you for the hydration there, Red Spade.
I'm going to be a hero. A hero murders a woman. Don't fight my survival instincts, guide them. I need the power to save everyone. I hate it, but I can't do anything more here.
Yeah, you did so much. Level 100. There we go.
I can't do anything more. Where do you think you're going, Lieutenant Ellick? The battle's not over. Zoltan, not even trying to use my rank anymore. It's cool. You've still earned a You've still earned a reward for holding the line until I could get ready. Let me free you.
Pepper, calm down, buddy. Come on. Let me lift you up here. Hang on. You're being very awkward, mister. There we go.
That man isn't shooting at us. He's shooting his allies.
As promised, you're free. Free from the weighty burden of life, that is. You dare. Calling me that word, failure. It hurts, and it makes me mad. Calm down, I was just... You were what? A member of my team, right? Or did you think you were holding my leash?
Yeah, sorry, I lost all that free EXP, I guess.
He's far too out of control now. He's an engine of pure destruction. We must stop him before he does more damage.
Brooklyn Rage!
I have such Brooklyn Rage because I'm in the Dry Striker and I can't do anything.
The Void Adept, thank you for the Brooklyn Rage, dear.
What's going on? He shot all his allies and now it's just him. Let's get started. Now it's time for my solo performance.
And by solo, I mean all these guys will be here too.
This is the EFF Damas team. We're here to back up the Kaiba Corp. I guess we're good guys, actually. Hang on.
Get out of there. That mobile armor is no normal weapon. And here comes the imbecile Mook Squad to kick things off. Ladies and gentle dorks, don't take things too seriously or you'll end up playing the fool.
Black hole over there.
What's he doing with those cables? Why are they stabbing into the EFF mobile suits?
Oh no.
Welcome to the stage, puppets. Now that you're up here, you're going to keep dancing until you die on my strings.
My controls aren't working.
Those cables must be used to hijack enemy mobile suits. Exactly. Now they're my loyal, faithful servants. You piece of scum. You killed all your allies just so you could enslave someone else to replace them? It's coming. There you are, Phoenix. Glad all the actors could make their cues.
Force 10, thank you for the follow there.
Guess you're not too big on the script, though. Whatever, you're just a shell, a shadow. You can't really do anything without a living human catalyst. Come on now, I'm just controlling their machines with my own. Isn't that better than digging into the minds of the people piloting them?
Zoltan a cannon.
You're a dangerous man. It's time to stop you.
All units, focus your fire on the Neo Zeong. Don't hit the cockpits on the G-guns, no matter what.
Oh, sorry. This feeling. I feel Rita trying to pull at my consciousness. Yona. Rita. Let's do it together. Oh, good, good. Come on. If you don't take me seriously, I'll definitely end the whole world.
We got Orange Quest still. Hey, I hate to say it, guys. I'm feeling a little bit rough. And I feel like this is going to go for at least another half an hour based on the dialogue. And we haven't seen the unit that we have to defeat yet. So I think I might have to call it there. I'm gonna honestly take a moment and recognize that I'm feeling a bit rough. And I'm gonna call it there. I hate to do it. So that's what this suspense save is for, though. So we're gonna call it there for now. And we'll come back to this key mission next time. That was a lot of fun, though. Let's see who's streaming that we can raid. I do appreciate you guys understanding. Let's raid... Oh, Kurika! Thank you for the 10 bits. It's been fun. I love you all. Take care. Have a great night. See you all next time. Bye! Yes, indeed. We're going to raid Sam Slade, who is playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Feels like a very spoiler-heavy game, so I don't want to just raid you guys into a spoiler-heavy game. A narrative game like that. Let's raid somebody playing something a little less spoilery. Let's raid Arkolf, who's playing WWE 2K25. He deserves a raid. Looks like he's creating a wrestler. Those are always fun. I do appreciate your understanding, folks. And Karika, thank you for the 10 bits again. It's been fun. Love you all. Take care. Have a great night. I can do it. Take care. Have a great night. See you all next time. Bye. And let's go to the title screen and watch one of these little meta intermission sequences.
Get on with the times, Gramps. Times have changed. Get a free hour played for. Snakes on a plane, fuck 'em, I don't care. And you're stuck in the past. He's like, you have to become one with the combatler. Twirl 1 million times and the super EM spin will be stronger. Only thing getting stronger here is my nausea. Know what? That's it. I'm taking a nap. Players, be sure to rest well too. See ya.
That's good advice, Hyoma. Everybody get some rest, if you can. I'm throwing you guys over to Arkolf. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll see you when I'm feeling a bit more myself. And take care. Have a great rest of your weekend, and have a good upcoming week. Sending love, y'all. Bye. A Super Robot Wars.